Mountain News, first at 4, continues.
It's now been more than 8 months since the July flood devastated many parts of the region. One place hit incredibly hard was the city of Whitesburg and Letcher County. But as the spring season has arrived, some exciting things are making their way to the area. WYMT's Olivia Calfee has more.
A new business opened in Whitesburg today. As you guys can probably see behind me, it's called Forever Ice Cream. I spoke with the owner about her inspiration for opening, and she says she wants people in the community to have something exciting to look forward to after all that they've been through.
You know, kids love ice cream, adults, everybody loves ice cream. So I thought, you know, that would be something that it's just exciting, something to come to downtown, you know, for. We have a beautiful little city, you know, it's just like everybody pulls together. And I just thought this would be something different, something fun, and something exciting for the community.
The business opened at noon and it was filled with customers as soon as those doors swung open. So I will have more tonight about the excitement and just positive impact that this business is bringing to this community. But for now, I'm in Whitesburg. Olivia Calfee, now back to you.
All right, Olivia, thanks. It's open until 8 tonight, so if you're in the Whitesburg area, you still have some time to head downtown before they close. But if you miss it today, Forever Ice Cream is open Tuesday through Saturday from noon until 8. An incident last week involving a Leslie County high school student is causing the Leslie County Sheriff's Office to strengthen its security measures. After an altercation with a teacher, a Leslie County high school student was being transported by a school resource officer when the student found and stole the SRO's personal gun that was in his SUV. Police say the student kept the gun hidden in his bag until arriving at the Buckhorn Children's Center.
We probably transported 100 juveniles in that vehicle without any kind of cage in it, just so they don't feel like they're incarcerated and have done anything wrong.
It's unclear as to what the student's intentions were when taking the gun, but he did hand it over to Buckhorn Children's Center staff once he arrived. We'll have more on this story coming up tonight at 6.
No weather issues throughout the mountains today, but that's not the case as we head out to the west. Just like last Friday, areas, parts of the Midwest in that enhanced and actually moderate risk for severe weather. The level 4 out of 5 in place just west of Chicagoland and out toward the Ozarks. The current details on that, well, Chicagoland's seen some storms today. There's a tornado watch in place for parts of Missouri, Iowa, and Illinois, but only one warning so far. However, it's that system that's heading in our direction a little bit later on this week. Outside now, filtered sunshine. Really nice outside. Low 80s from Buffalo Mountain and Perry County. Plenty of sunshine from our camera at Pikeville Medical Center. Temperatures in the 80s. We tied that record in London today, 82. That was set back in 1986. So, yeah, all of us in the upper 70s and low 80s. Your forecast for us tonight, it's grilling season. Okay, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Perhaps I'm just hungry, but it's nice outside. Temperatures upper 70s and low 80s as we head through the evening. Though, Steve, I'll have some details on when we return to the possibility of strong to severe storms. That's in a few minutes.
All right, Evan, thank you. A study presented at an annual meeting of orthopedic surgeons claims the number of overall sports-related injuries is going down. However, the number of head and neck injuries is increasing. Almost 8 million high school students are involved in sports each year, with 57% of students playing at least one. Peter Gray is an athletic trainer at Henry Clay High School in Lexington and says they are constantly monitoring players before and after games and watching closely from the sidelines to look for any signs or symptoms of an injury. He says a broken bone would obviously be more obvious than that of a concussion.
Head and neck injuries makes up an abundance of injuries that we see, kind of the soccer injuries and football injuries that we see a lot of, for sure.
Of course, this is in the news more this week after the death of that Pulaski County football player, which we'll have more on later tonight. And data release shows football and girls soccer are the two sports with the highest injury rates. We'll have more about all this later tonight. We are now just 32 days away from the Kentucky Derby, believe it or not. Churchill Downs workers are working to get the track ready before the Run for the Roses. The paddock is in the middle of a $200 million renovation project that will not be done in time for Derby, so the track is working on a quick fix that will allow for crowds during the busiest week of the year. New this year, some race fans will be able to see the Derby from newly added seating on the first turn.
You know, the facility at Churchill Downs and all the major upgrades that we're doing. We're unveiling our first turn club this year for Kentucky Derby 149. There are tickets still available for this year's Kentucky Derby. It's a great new facility in the first turn. The views are amazing.
The first turn tickets include unlimited food and drinks, but they'll run you $2,600 for the two-day ticket, and there are still some available. And Keeneland's spring meet in Lexington opens this Friday. The meet will run through Friday, April 28th. No racing will be held on Mondays or Tuesdays or Easter Sunday. General admission is $7. Tickets for the PGA Tour's Barbasol Championship in Lexington are on sale now. VIP and general admission tickets are available at barbasolchampionship.com. The 5th edition of the annual tournament returns to Champions at Keene Trace in Nicholasville this summer. Players will compete for a championship purse of close to $4 million. The tournament runs July 13th through the 16th, and free admission is also available for kids 15 and younger. Coming up on First at 4 at 5.